Drake has never been one to disappear for long. Whether he's at the center of cultural controversy, sparking online conversations with cryptic Instagram captions, or quietly plotting his next move behind the scenes, the Toronto megastar has a way of keeping himself embedded in the conversation even when you least expect it. And on June 11th, fans got a surprise that instantly reignited the buzz. A guest appearance on Smiley's brand new album Don't Box Me In. The track, To Mazza, isn't just another throwaway feature. It's a return to form. A nostalgic dive back into the gritty, atmospheric sound that helped shape Toronto's hip-hop identity. Over icy, minimal production laced with that unmistakable OVO mood, Drake steps into the booth like he never left. And this time, he's not talking about yachts or billion-dollar residencies. He's talking about the come-up. Welcome to celebrity rap life, where the red carpets never roll up and the spotlight never fades. The rewards are legendary. Because in celebrity rap life, every downfall can become a comeback, and every headline tells a deeper story. Hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss a second of what's coming next. I remember pushing DT with a mandem, whipping to Mazda/grocery shopping in Royal Plaza/me and Lil Sander was broke on the Gaza/first floor room at the airport, Ramada. I'm trying to make the most out of nada/now shorty see me and say, oh my god, it's Mr. To Mazza, he spits, weaving vivid memories of struggle with the kind of confidence that only hindsight can deliver. It's personal. It's detailed. It's a glimpse into the world that shaped the sixth god long before global superstardom became his everyday life. And for longtime fans, it's a welcome shift from the glossy R/and B tones of Honestly, Nevermind or the experimental vibes of For All the Dogs. Smiley, the OVO signee with a cult following of his own, knew exactly what he was doing by placing Drake on Don't Box Me In. The album's title itself is a manifesto, a demand for space to evolve beyond expectations. And while Smiley brings his own brand of off-kilter melodies and unfiltered street wisdom to the project, having Drake on the tracklist instantly expands the album's reach. But what makes this collaboration even more fascinating is the context surrounding it. Just months ago, Drake was in the midst of one of the most explosive rap feuds in recent history. Kendrick Lamar's now iconic takedown in Not Like Us shook the industry, questioning Drake's cultural position, his intentions, and his image. Kendrick made war an art form. Drake, for his part, fired back with a handful of tracks that, while sonically strong, didn't quite resonate with the same depth or venom. And then, silence. Fans have been speculating about Drake's recent absence. Was he taking time off to strategize? Was he pausing to safeguard his legacy? Or was he simply enjoying some peace and quiet? It turns out it was the latter. Instead of releasing a highly anticipated comeback single, Drake surprised everyone by appearing on a project that few expected, delivering a verse that showcased his unparalleled storytelling skills. To Mazza isn't aggressive or confrontational. It's introspective, representing Drake at his most impactful. However, not everyone is ready to celebrate. Smiley, known for his candid opinions, recently criticized the current state of hip-hop, and Drake, whether directly or indirectly, found himself in the line of fire. In an interview with Billboard, Smiley expressed his thoughts bluntly. People are craving something fresh, especially in rap. We're exhausted. We don't want to hear Drake complain about women anymore. We don't care, he's 40. We need something different. This critique is refreshingly honest, especially coming from someone who chose to collaborate with Drake on his own album. Fans recognize the irony, but perhaps that contradiction is precisely what Don't Box Me In represents. The courage to challenge one's mentors, to grow beyond their influence, and to acknowledge that even legends sometimes need a reminder of their drive. Despite Smiley's comments, Drake hasn't shown any offense. In fact, those close to him report that he's been exceptionally creative lately. According to Smiley, Drake's work ethic is currently relentless. During a live stream, Smiley shared anecdotes that illustrate the sixth god in a creative zone. Even at the Nokia video shoot, during a break, he had a bunch of producers around him and was recording. He's in a crazy mode right now, he said. Another story was even more revealing. We were at a party, and he was in another room by himself, eating pasta with wired headphones, writing music while the party was going on. He's in a different zone right now, Smiley added. This is a stark contrast to the glamorous, party-loving image fans often associate with Drake. Instead, we're witnessing an artist who is focused and recalibrating. This recalibration may lead to a new album that could redefine the next chapter of Drake's career. During a recent stream with Aiden Ross, Drake confirmed what fans had suspected. He's working on a new solo album. "It's a slap," he teased. That brief hint sparked speculation about themes, collaborations, sound, and whether the project would touch on his recent lyrical confrontations. With the release of Mazza, fans are now analyzing the implications. Is this a glimpse of the introspective Drake we can expect on the album? Will he return to the city-focused narratives and late-night confessions that made Take Care and Nothing Was the Same so cherished? Or is this merely a warm-up before he surprises us with another genre-defying twist? Only time will tell. One thing is certain, Drake still has plenty to say, and Mazza showcases that he hasn't run out of ideas. Smiley is fully embracing this moment. His album, Don't Box Me In, is not merely a celebration of success but a declaration of intent. Throughout the album, he experiments with unique rhythms, unconventional beats, and raw stories that illustrate his journey of balancing survival with fame. While his style can provoke mixed reactions, Smiley's genuine nature keeps fans engaged. Collaborating with Drake, especially during this unpredictable phase for both artists, adds an intriguing tension that makes the project hard to overlook. In a hip-hop landscape often filled with gimmicks and fleeting viral trends, the latest collaboration between Smiley and Drake brings a refreshing focus back to core elements: storytelling, identity, vulnerability, and pride in their roots. If Mazza is any indication of what lies ahead for either artist, fans have much to look forward to. There's a growing anticipation that Drake's upcoming project will diverge from the norm, potentially shedding the polished surfaces of his recent work in favor of something more raw, authentic, and purposeful. Smiley's reflections on his current mindset, recording in between video shoots and retreating from parties to write alone, suggest he is not merely seeking fame but is instead focused on creating something that will demand attention. In this context, Don't Box Me In transcends being just another music release. It serves as a marker of a significant moment between two Canadian artists, one well-established and the other on the rise. It hints at a narrative that may continue to unfold throughout the year. Though the OVO machine may seem quiet, it's very much active. With Drake hinting at a solo album, Smiley pushing creative limits, and Mazza gaining traction, the momentum is palpable. Drake's unexpected verse didn't need to be loud. It conveyed its truths softly through the microphone, and it resonated. This is how legends operate when recalibrating, quietly, strategically, and just audibly enough to remind everyone they remain in control. For fans, the message is clear. Stay tuned. The resurgence may already be in progress. This story is far from over, and the truth is still unfolding. I want to hear what you think. Drop your take in the comments. And if you don't want to miss the next twist, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss a second of what's coming next.